What's good, YouTube? Thank y'all for tuning in to I Am Fresh. And we are back at it again with another video. And to my Fresh fam, thank y'all so much for always tuning in with your boy.
And you know this, man.
As you could tell by the title of this video, this is my best budget cops of 2023. Now, this isn't everything. However, because this is a budget video, I decided to put together all of my budget cops that I got for this year. Of course, you know next month is December, so I don't plan on copping any more new cops because next month is about giving and not receiving.
It's Christmas Eve. Have some holiday cheer.
Holiday cheer these nuts.
Because this is a budget video, all of the firearms are going to be under $1,000. Now, full disclaimer, all firearms shown have been rendered safe before the start of this video. Alright, so y'all ain't got to worry. Nothing's going to come through the camera to get you. So without further ado, let's jump into the first gun. So the first gun is going to be the Gran MC39. Now if you're looking, this is a clone of the Beretta 92. Now I heard a lot about Grans before I decided to get my hands on one. The reviews were pretty good, so when I finally got my hands on this particular one, I was impressed. One thing that stood out to me the most was the quality. A lot of the Gran products are able to be compatible with a lot of Beretta products. You can swap out the grips and, you know, certain parts and a lot of aftermarket support. This thing has been very reliable. I don't shoot the best with it. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I don't shoot the best with it. However, it's still a good shot. It's got a good trigger when it's in that single action mode. Gran has a lot of different color options with this particular model and some of their other models as well too. You can get these in all kind of different colors. You can get them gold, chrome, FDE, gray and black, so on and so forth, man. So you get a lot of options with these. So I would say this is definitely a highlight of 2023 on the budget cop list for sure, man. Let's get on to the next one. The next one is going to be my Taurus Tracker 627 chambered in 357 Magnum. Now this was one that definitely surprised me as far as the quality and performance. And let me tell you why. The performance surprised me because of this right here, man. That ported barrel really tames this 357 a great deal, along with that long barrel, but those ports really just keep this barrel down. And if you ever shot 357, you know it can be definitely a snappy round, especially in the shorter barrels, but it's a very comfortable shot. This was definitely one of my 2023 steals. I got this thing on sale for a great deal, and it's just been a pleasure to have in the collection. I don't have many revolvers, so this one was definitely a must-have once I came across it, and I'm glad I got it. Alright, so my Taurus Tracker 627 is definitely a highlight of 2023. So let's get on to the next one. Now this next one right here was kind of pushing the budget as far as handguns is concerned. However, it's still considered a budget cop because it is under that $1,000. I want to say this one was about $7 if I can remember, but the next one is going to be my Smith & Wesson 10mm Performance Center, man. Check this bad boy out. I mean, this thing is just sexy. It just looked like something that should have been on John Wick. As you can see, ported barrel. It's got the red dot sight on there. Shout out to Gideon Optics on that one. This is my first and only 10mm in the collection, and let me tell you, you cannot go wrong with this bad boy right here, man. This thing is tough. I mean, it's got all around use. When I say I'm in love with this thing, you probably gonna hear me say that with all my guns though, because I actually got love for all my guns, but this is one of my favorite. This is in my top 5 for sure. Definitely a super highlight of 2023, especially on the budget tip, man. I mean, this thing is absolutely amazing. Chambered in 10 mil, yeah, you just can't beat it, man. I love it, man. Now, the next one is going to be something that I just got not too long ago. Y'all got to go check out the video on this bad boy. This is going to be my Glock 27 XC. Beautiful EDC right here, man.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
This is my newest acquisition right here. But this is not just your typical Glock 27, as you can see. It's got that ported barrel. It's got the optics cut up top so you can run a red dot. However, I won't be running a red dot on this platform. And for the price, man, for a nice, reliable EDC, you know it's a Glock, so you know it's gonna run. You just can't go wrong with it, man, and I'm just thoroughly impressed with it. When I got this thing, I was super shocked on how good it looked in person, man. I mean, this thing is just phenomenal. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it has like kind of like a bronze slide, but it probably just looks all regular FDE, man, but I just love it. Let's get on to the next one. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna try to hate on this one, but I ain't even tripping. Y'all can chew me up in the comment section. I'm cool with that because I stand buy this one right here.
I stand behind it. I guarantee it.
And I ain't even hesitate to include this one in the video, and I should have made it the first one. The Point JHP 4 nickel, baby. 45, man. Look at that barrel. Woo. See the grips on here, man. You see the gold slide. This gun runs, it performs, and it's 100% reliable. People could say what they want to say about High Point. I can't speak to all High Points, and I can't speak to everybody who owns a High Point. However, mine's in particular, this one right here, this right here, this shit. And surprisingly, I used to be on the High Point, you know, hater bandwagon, but I had to get up off that, man, because this thing absolutely runs. And shout out to Wifey for gifting me this. If you haven't already, man, go check out that video.
Surprise!
Oh, the deception! The betrayal, man. You deceived me.
You just can't beat it, man. You just can't beat it, especially for the price. Alright, you talking about, I think this thing was $100. So this is definitely one of my most, I would say, surprising cops of 2023. This one right here superseded all expectations. Matter of fact, I ain't had no expectations. Matter of fact, no, my expectations was low for this thing. And this thing superseded tenfold, man. And I even let my Uncle Macaroni Tony have it for a couple weeks. But enough of that, man. Let's get to the long guns. So the next cop of 2023 on the budget list is going to be my PSA M4 Caram, man. This was a great buy. This was a great buy right here, man. I enjoy this one as well too. And this thing is ready to go. This is a great home defense platform, a great training platform, great entry level platform. It covers a lot of bases. This is another one that I've been pleased with that stood out to me. It's got that beautiful OD green Magpul furniture on there, man. So this is a nice low budget platform. Definitely well worth the money, man. So let's get on to the next one. So the next one is going to be my PSA AK103, man. This thing is a problem, man. I love this thing, man. Check out this Bakelite wood furniture. Now that's imitation now, but looks good. Looks good.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
Everything on this is pretty much stock. Came with this folding triangle stock on here. All I did was throw on a railing system because it gives you a side rail mount. So I just threw on a railing system so I can put on a red dot on this bad boy. It's got a AK-74 style brake on there. It just really flattens this thing out, allowing you to really tame that 7.62 x 39. So if y'all shot AKs before, you know how those can be a little pushy. But man, with this brake on here, this is a beautiful shooter. You can stretch this thing out as far as you want to take it. So let's get on to the next one. So the next one is going to be my Smith & Wesson M&P 10 chambered in 308. This is a very versatile platform, great for a beginner if you're trying to get into that 308 space and you know you don't really know a lot about them and you don't want to spend that 308 price tag. This is definitely a go-to right here. I'm happy with it. Very reliable too. If you want to do some mid-range shooting or you want to stretch this thing all the way out, you have a very capable platform. And I always wanted a 308 in the collection for a long time, but I just couldn't justify the price tag. So when this one came around, I didn't hesitate to jump on this thing, man. So yes sir, this is my M&P 10 chambered in 308, man. All right, let's get on to the next one. So the next gun on the list is going to be my Toar Rev TX3 12 gauge pump action. Beautiful walnut furniture on here, Turkish walnut to be exact. It's in a beautiful nickel finish as well too. That really sets this thing off. I love the wood furniture on that nickel finish. I think it just really gives it some pop. It comes with this beautiful heat shield on here, man. I mean, this is just a beautiful shotgun. This is one of the craziest budget cops that I've copped personally, as far as price. Now I do remember the price of this one exactly. This thing was $199, man, 200 bucks. And this thing just looks good. It's super reliable. I am coming up on 500 rounds of this thing, so be on the lookout for the 500 round review. But this thing was absolutely a steal, man. I mean, I put everything through it, man. Your magnum loads through there, slugs, buckshot, birdshot, whatever, man. It chews it up, man. This thing is definitely a hidden gem for sure, and I'm glad I have it added to my gun collection. Let's get to the grand finale. This is going to be my last gun on this list, so without further ado, let's get to it. The last one on the list is going to be this thing. This is an old school but still new school. This is my Berg 930 SPX. Now I couldn't believe that I landed this one. These normally go for about anywhere between 8 to 1,000, and I got this thing for under 800 bucks. Under. Loaded with a ton of features, and this thing rock and rolls, man. This is a super fast shotgun, super reliable. The break-in was very easy, but man, this thing is an absolute workhorse. When you're talking about a good semi-auto, a good budget semi-auto shotgun, this is what comes to mind. This one right here is exactly what comes to mind. I mean, you're getting that value there. The reliability is there, the performance there. This thing is aesthetically pleasing. I mean, it just looks really good. And most shotguns, most of its comparators that are configured like this with the name behind it and the reliability, you're going to pay over 1,000 easy. But this one right here is an absolute problem. Perfect for home defense. You can hunt with it, do whatever you want with it, man. This thing is ready to go. If y'all enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to hit that thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about my budget cops, and if you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the Fresh Fan, because I keep telling y'all, we ain't going nowhere, man. But until the next time, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.